But hey, we got football tonight, man. We got football now. We got our mob on prime time tonight. Who need to get some? We've been smelling ourselves too, and the shit been stank. That out here in Indy, I'm in Indy right now, and Broncos been struggling too. They're 3.5 point favorites at home against our Colts. No Jonathan Taylor, he got ruled out. No Shaq Leonard, he's out. No Julian Blackman, he's out. So missing some big time players and leaders, man. What you looking? What you think we getting tonight, man? Prime time.
Man, I don't know. Short week. Sometimes this could be a good thing. You know what I mean? Where coming off a short week, you forget about, Sunday's game. You're able to, and you're traveling too. So sometimes I would like these situations. Obviously, you hated that, your big names are out. But for the team, for the morale, hey, we can put that game behind us so we can just get back on the field and we can play better. So I'm interested just to see how the team reacts, right? Where, again, Jonathan Taylor is out. He's been the bell cow early in the season. I think top 5 leading rusher in the league right now. So with him missing, what do you do?
I think they may be bringing Lindsey up too, Philip Lindsey, the former Denver Bronco.
Former Denver Broncos. Defensively, 2 of your top guys are out.
Mm-hmm.
So how does the team respond, man? I think that's the biggest things. Like where they sitting at in the 1-2-1 right now. It's all about the response from the coaches to the players. And we'll see a lot about just the character in that locker room, the character in the team, on how that team, I feel as though, how the team comes out and responds tonight.
Yeah. And shit, it's for the world to see, the primetime games, you get up, at least me, I used to get up a little more for the primetime. Everybody's watching. Every people who don't follow you, people who do follow you, people who just like football. The people support you, the people that hating on you. It's prime time. Everybody gonna be watching. Most players, coaches, etc. So you definitely want to make a statement. Most importantly, you want to win the game. You want to play well. You want to win the game. So a road win will mean a hell of a lot for this team. Getting that stink off, like I said, you coming out of that first quarter of the season. Well, I think everybody in that locker room, from staff, management on down, would say it was disappointing and not how we wanted to start. But unfortunately, that's pretty much commonplace in Indy. You know what I mean? For the last few years, as far as starting slow, and then they've picked things up as the season has gone on. So hopefully, this is the start of that, man. I think number one, first and foremost, obviously Denver got a tough defense. They gave up, 30-something points to the Raiders last week. They gave them their first win, but tough defense up front and on the back end. So first and foremost, we got to block. We got to block them up front. O-line, we got to bring our lunch pail. We got to play like the how we expect this O-line to play. Matt Ryan got to take care of the damn ball, and then we're gonna have to spread it out. Somebody else gonna have to contribute. Naheem Hines got to get involved early and often with Jonathan Taylor being out. The receivers are back healthy. Pierce made some plays. Michael Pittman made some plays. We got to make plays, man. Defensively, we can't let this be the game where Russell Wilson looks like Russell Wilson 4 or 5 years ago or 3 years ago. So let's get this stank off us in prime time. Please. Huh?
They gotta respond.
I mean, you got to now. Also, you look at we talk about the players a lot, obviously being former players. But you're looking at this coaching staff. You're looking at the head coach. You got to have your guys ready to go on a roll in a short week and get a win, because the noise is loud on the outside of the building. And at some point, it gets loud enough to where it starts to seep inside, and maybe some self-doubt starts to creep in on that team. You got an outspoken owner with Jim Irsay. At some point, it's only a matter of time until, he have one of his days or nights where he's sitting out in front of that plane. Start speaking his mind. So,
Nah, it's real.
hey, it's time. It's time right now tonight, man. 3.5 point dogs on the road, man. How you see this one shaking out, though?
I don't know. I still don't know yet, man. Mine's gonna be a What time is 10:35? I still got a couple more hours, man.
Have a game time decision.
I think it's gonna be close to it, man. I just think that Jonathan Taylor, Shaq Leonard,
Julian Blackman.
Julian Blackman, again having to, and like you said, Naheem Hines. I think he'd come in and can have a good game for him. Like you said, Philip Lindsay probably be up. I like what he can do as well. So guys stepping up, next man up, as we always talk about. I don't know, man. It's tough.
Though. You don't sound too confident, though.
Nah, I'm not. I mean,
you don't sound too confident. It ain't like the Broncos are necessarily a juggernaut. Talented football team like y'all are, but
it's tough, man. It's a tough one. It's a tough one right now for me.
So go ahead then. Just go ahead and say Broncos. You got the Broncos winning. You got the Broncos covered, man. That's what it sounds like to me.
Nah. If that's what it was, I'd definitely be like, look, man, I ain't. I'm not. But like I said, it's gonna be a game time decision for me. Who you got? Oh shit! I thought you about to just blurt out an answer or something. The way I thought you was.
Nah, I'm going my heart, man. Not the smart thing to do. Going my heart though, man. Colts respond.
Yeah,
they respond against another AFC West opponent. Last time it was on the road. This time it'll be. Last time it was at home. This time it'll be on the road in Mile High. Yeah, we go up there and get a win, man. Start week 5 off right. Colts win. Colts cover plus 3.5.
So D-Buck, if you came into my locker room, right? If I was like, hey, D-Buck, man, I want you to come to Newport News, Virginia, and give my give my young guys a boost, man. And if you gave them, if the pep talk was like what you just said as far as the coach winning tonight, I'm never inviting you back again, my guy. I'm never inviting you back.
You gotta be self-motivated. You gotta get your. We know what's on the line, man. We know what's on the line. And shit. Nah, I ain't gonna say that, but we know what's on the line, man. We've been evaluated every day, by everybody in that building, and then every week by everybody else. So this is an opportunity. It's prime time. Everybody's gonna be watching. So yeah, this opportunity to respond, man, and not only show yourself, but show everybody else. Like, all right, we started off this way. The expectations were high coming into the season, and even without some of our top dogs, we're gonna come out here and find a way to get a win. So I ain't a pep talk guy, but get it done for me, Coach, please.
Yeah. Y'all have my So I'm gonna put my little graphic out around 5. Tone, I'm gonna shoot you a text and let you know who I got.
Got any touchdown scores?
I think Melvin Gordon.
Okay, you're gonna have to get more carries, but hold on that Taylor.
Yeah, they 1-2 punch. Jamal Williams, he's out.
Yeah, Javante,
yeah.
He's out for the year. Who else did they bring? Is it 2-6? Boone. Who's gonna get in the end zone tonight though? Is Sutton gonna get in the zone?
I don't know with the way Russ. Like I said, I'm gonna go Melvin Gordon.
I think so.
Who else for us though? Who been eating?
Big Rook.
Yes.
Big Rook. Jelani Woods. Jelani Will, he plus 750?
Yes. I think he gets in the. I think he gets in the paint.
Plus 750? That's not a bad bet right there. That might be worth it. They use him. He had two against the Chiefs, and then he didn't really use him that much. Mo Alley
Right.
Cox, we know if he had a good game last game. But I think those big tight ends, man. Obviously, they got big skilled players, big receivers, big tight ends, and I don't think it's the greatest thing in the field, creating separation and things like that. But once you get in that red area, everything is bang bang. It's body position. It's placement of the ball. Being between you and that defender. That's when these big targets become more valuable. Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, Jelani Woods, Mo Alley Cox. So
Man,
I like
those
that
big,
plus 750 though.
them big body targets, man. You can put them anywhere on the field, bro. I know when I used to have to, and too, when you in the open field and you got to come down and you guarding a 6'6" tight end,
Mhm.
you 5'10", 5'11" at best. I
Yeah.
don't care how good of a coverage you on. Sometimes it's just the big body, yeah. And then the catch rate is it's like it's nothing you could do. So it's like you gotta
Mhm.
you gotta use that. You gotta
Yeah.
use that.
You
Obviously,
got
ball placement and everything is key, but having those big body guys out there, man, you gotta use that to your advantage.
That's why Jimmy Graham, when he was in New Orleans with Breeze. Yeah, obviously Breeze was one of them quarterbacks that could put that ball wherever he like. That shit was damn near unguardable. Obviously Brady with Gronk, Gonzo Gonzalez, like you said, that body, those guys, you use that body position. A lot of them got basketball backgrounds when they that tall and long paws. We got to use them. We got to use them, Frank.
Got to.
We got to use them, Frank. Shit. About to change my
We'll still think about that pick.
man.
Man, who y'all got tonight, man? Y'all put in the comments, man. Who y'all got? You got our Colts, man. Y'all got the Broncos. Who y'all got? Talk to us.
I wonder who the public going right now.
Talk
Uh,
to us, man. We got some props. FanDuel, Russell Wilson, over under 231 and a half yards.
I'm going
Matt
over.
Ryan, 230 and a half yards. You said over for Russell?
I'm going over for Russ. I feel like Matt Ryan, like even though it ain't been looking great offense, he been putting up numbers. Um, I think he went over 300 something last game too. Let me check his joint, but I think both of these may hit the over.
So D-Bus say he might go for the over on both of the quarterbacks tonight in the passing prop. Again,
Yeah, he threw for three. Matt Ryan threw for 356 last week.
Russell Wilson at 231 and a half. Matt Ryan at 230 and a half. Shout out to FanDuel Sportsbook, official sponsor of the Man to Man Pod.
Yes, sir. I'm going over that Matt Ryan. I don't know about Russ. I'm going over the Matt Ryan though. No Jonathan Taylor. I don't see him handing the ball off a ton to Philip Lindsay and Naheem Hines. So yeah, give me that over.
Okay. Let's go to the rushing yards. We got Melvin Gordon, 57 and a half. Naheem Hines, 35 and a half. And Russell Wilson, 12 and a half. Woo-hoo. Hey, it's a couple on here I like.
You like to rush him. Don't let him
You
get
already know.
don't let him get you.
Hey, I like the Russ.
Don't let Russ get you. I like Melvin Gordon. I like Melvin Gordon under. Yeah, I like that under. I don't think our front gonna let him come in and just run that ball down our throat. So I'm gonna go Melvin Gordon under. Stay away from Hines and Russ. I done got burnt on a quarterback rushing prop one too many times for my liking.
No, man, they've been talking a lot, man. Russ, he gonna move around a little bit. I feel.
Yeah, they've been talking about him not moving around as much.
Exactly. That's why I feel like he's gonna move around a little bit.
Mr. Unlimited.
Let's go to these Receiving yards. Cortland Sutton at the top, 63.5. Jerry Jeudy, 52.5. Hey, has Jerry Jeudy been a little quiet this year, huh?
He ain't been as loud as we expected.
Yeah.
With Russ coming over, but he got a couple touchdowns. He ain't been as loud as we expected. It ain't got off to the start. I mean, a bunch of things hasn't got off to the start that a lot of people expect in Denver, but for some reason, we like to give like quarterbacks come in and have one of those 27 for 32 type days against us.
Mm.
So we got to figure that out ASAP. But
Mo Alley Cox 20.5. Paris Campbell 20.5. Who you like in the passing prop?
Give me Sutton. Sutton is wide receiver one.
Receiving yards.
Yeah, every week he wide receiver one. So give me Sutton. Pittman, I'm just concerned that they may put Surtain on him. So I'm gonna stay away from him because
we're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, we're gonna stay away from him. But what's Hines? What's Hines at? I can't see that.
29.5.
29.
30 yards. Does he get 30 yards in the
yeah. Let me Naheem Hines 30 yards. I might go with like an alternate receiving yard prop for him for like 25, just to feel a little bit better about it. But if we don't get him involved to that level, we ain't got a chance. Yeah, we ain't got a chance. But yeah, like you said, Jerry Jeudy has been quiet this year. Last game, 4 catches on 5 targets. Game before that, 2 catches on 6 targets. The game before that, 1 catch on 3 targets. And then the first game of the season, 4 catches on 7 targets. He had 100. That was his only 100-yard game where he scored a TD. Scored a TD in the first game, scored a TD in his last game. So on the season, 11 catches for 183 yards, 2 touchdowns. So yeah, that's very quiet.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna tap in. We definitely be tapped in tonight, Thursday night football. Our Indianapolis Colts at the Denver Broncos. We need our coach to bounce back, man. Get back. 2-1. Big game for our coach, man. We just